How's it going, guys? Mike here, and I am just another UK gamer, and today we're going to be talking about Black Ops 4 and Mob of the Dead being one of two maps on the release of Black Ops 4. Now, if you do like the video, I'll go on to like it, then don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new around here, subscribe to the channel for the latest and the greatest zombies content and news. So I'm not actually going to waffle too much with the intro. I'm going to go straight into the interesting information. There's this Twitter user that goes by the name of Matt Harris. Now, if you don't know who this person is, he is responsible for leaking absolutely everything that the YouTubers have talked about in the past, and it turned out to be right. So he's more than likely right this time. He leaked the fact that Black Ops 4 won't have a campaign, which this is the reason why I can tell you, because what he's revealed now is a lot of work that's been put into zombies, let me tell you that. But yeah, he revealed the fact that campaign wasn't going to be in Black Ops 4, and it seems he is true about that, so I do trust him about this. He's been the source for Glitching Queen, and he's been the source for the Game Revolution and many others, so he knows what he's talking about. Apparently he knows someone over at Treyarch. I don't know any of that information, but apparently he knows someone over at Treyarch, and that's where he's gotten the information. But anyway, what we're going to be talking about today is the fact that Mob of the Dead is actually going to be one of the maps that's going to be on launch, and there's actually a London map as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through this paragraph that you can see on screen, just read through it word for word, and then we'll kind of go through it bit by bit. I want to talk about the Mob of the Dead one first, and then the London map last. Now, I'm not 100% up to date with every nitty-gritty detail with the multiverse and the characters and stuff. I know the peripherals of the storyline, and I know most of the information, but I'm not as intuitive, is that the word, as Roth Waffles. He knows every little nitty-gritty detail, so if he manages to watch this, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to confirm anything that I've gotten wrong. But anyway, let's actually read what he's leaked out to us to read. Next, I'll be talking about zombies, and of course, after that, my crazy claim that Blundell will be leaving after Black Ops 4 concludes. There will be at least 2 maps to launch for Black Ops 4, and both of them will be more ambitious than any other Call of Duty title to date. As pretty much everyone has heard by this point, one of these maps will be Mob of the Dead, but it won't be the Mob of the Dead that you know. It takes place in the real world and will, unfortunately, be played by the transit crew. Yes, they're back. The story of the map kicks off exactly where the comic books end. The transit crew emerges from the pods on Alcatraz Island and will then have to fight their way off it. This all takes place in Monty's perfect universe, and the transit crew were never supposed to be in it. They are the final link to the universe of old, the last thing sort of bridging the gap between what Monty has done and what came before his actions in Revelations. They shouldn't exist, and with them comes corruption to the very essence of his universe. The universe around them begins to bend and buckle, with the strain of them even existing there. The very stitching of the universe is made up by 115, and this starts to go haywire. Once more, resurrecting the dead and opening the gates to the universe thought destroyed. They were Richtoven's ultimate fallback plan, and you will play as them throughout the rest of the DLC on a quest to save the Primis and the Ultimus crews from ultimate destruction. So basically what it sounds like is happening is we're actually going to be using the transit crew throughout the season of Black Ops 4, starting in Alcatraz, which is the Mob of the Dead remake. But obviously it isn't the Mob of the Dead as we know it now. I actually went and watched a bit of Roth Waffles' video when he read that comic. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and watch that entire read-through. It's pretty good, actually. He does all the voices, and it's pretty goddamn entertaining, I must say. But basically, that comic book talks about how the transit crew was Richtoven's last plan. It was like his final thing he wanted to do, and he put them in pods, and then pods landed on Mob of the Dead, which was this talk about there being a secret lab underneath Mob of the Dead. When the Mob of the Dead remake was made for Black Ops 3, they actually put that in there as a little Easter egg. So basically the storyline is going to be starting, well, it's going to be continuing, and where we're going to be starting in Black Ops 4 is going to be the transit crew, which was Richtoven's last plan. We're not actually going to be playing as the original characters like Richtoven and Dempsey, Takeo, Nikolai. They're gone. They're in the past. That sort of, or that part even of the storyline is now over. It's now the transit crew, which was Richtoven's last plan the entire time. They have actually now disrupted Monty's perfect world. I'm pretty sure Monty at the end of Revelations closed it all off, put us back with the Primis, and now it's now the Transit's crew turn to actually save Primis and save the Ultimus crew, which I'm pretty sure isn't that Richtoven everyone anyway. I'm pretty sure that is. Like I said, guys, I'm not a massive story dweller. I don't know much of the story, but I'm pretty sure that the Primis or Ultima's crew, maybe they're a different people or they're Richtofen and that. But honestly, guys, like I said, I don't know the story much. I'm just bringing the information that it is going to be the transit crew. We are going to be going into Mob of the Dead, and the storyline is the fact that they've just disrupted the cycle, I think. I'm not sure if it's the cycle, but basically everything that Monty's done has now been reversed. The gates have now been reopened, and the undead are now back because of Richtofen's backup plan, which was the transit crew inside the pods that have landed on a Mob of the Dead. So hopefully I made that a little bit descriptive. Like I said, I don't know the story a hell of a lot, guys. I know little bits and bobs, but hopefully from me saying that, you understand what's going on. And just as a little overview, it's as simple as the transit crew, and now we're going to be our main characters starting in Mob of the Dead, and that sounds so good. It means that the storyline is going to continue, but this time we're actually going to be saving the Primis crew, which I honestly cannot wait for. I know this DLC season is going to be absolutely amazing. But then he goes on to talk about how there is going to be a second map, and I didn't get this at first, but this is what he says about that map. Meanwhile, I can't talk much about the secondary map, London in the 1940s. It doesn't seem like much, and that's because it isn't, but it's all I'm allowed to let loose on. And people already knew that London was a thing anyway. And then he goes on to talk about how the pressure on zombies, well, the zombies team is really high right now, and they're all getting overworked. Some people are saying they're going to be quitting, and obviously Blundell apparently is actually giving them too much to do, and he's actually leaving after the game because I don't know if he's not happy with the work that's coming out of it. But also, you know that Blundell, this is his last COD, which is it's kind of upsetting, because then what's going to happen in 2 years' time when we want another Treyarch Zombies? What's going to actually happen? But now we know that Blundell is leaving. We know that the storyline is going to be finished. I'm pretty sure this is it. The cycle is going to break. We're going to save the Primis crew, and that's it. The cycle is finally going to be broken. But it's kind of nice knowing that we're going to be sticking to the old storyline, so we kind of know what's already happened in the past, and we kind of get to relive some of them moments in this Call of Duty. And as far as the London map goes, as he says, he doesn't know much about it. For all we know, this could be a survival map like Groston House on World War II, or this could be a fully fledged map with an Easter egg. Yet again, I mean, they have cancelled out on the campaign now, meaning that this could be the reason they've given us 2 fully fledged maps. They give us the Mob of the Dead remake, just to kind of introduce us to what DLC season is going to be about. And London could actually be their first place, which I know it doesn't really make sense. How the hell would they end up in London out of all places? But hey, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't know the storyline. Maybe London is in the storyline. I don't know. I just wanted to give this information out to you guys and show you the leaks. This guy has leaked everything in the past for Call of Duty. All the bigger YouTubers use him as a source, so I honestly do trust this guy and everything he's saying. So to basically summarize the video, we're going to be getting 2 maps. One's going to be a London map. We don't know if that's a fully fledged Easter egg yet, or if that's just a survival map. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fully fledged map, meaning we're going to get 2 Easter eggs at launch, which just makes me so horny inside already. And then we're going to be getting the Mob of the Dead remake, which is the transit crew that have actually disrupted the cycle, or disrupted everything Monty's done. The gates have reopened, and this is it, guys. This is where the storyline finishes with Black Ops 4. So a lot of stuff to be hyped for, and I know I cannot wait for October for the game to be released. Hopefully they show a little bit of zombies next month at the reveal event, because they have no single player to show us now. So they've only got multiplayer and zombies. Maybe they'll show us a bit of the Battle Royale. But honestly, I'm not too bothered about the Battle Royale. I'm more bothered about zombies. And seeing this bit of information today has made me super excited for October. But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited about just this leak alone? Is it making you already a little bit horny inside? Because honestly, it is to me, okay? But anyway, guys, we're going to end the video there. Hopefully this video was descriptive in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, I don't know the storyline much, and I do apologize about that. I'll do my my research before I make another video on this, or before the maps actually come out, or Black Ops 4 comes out. That's a promise. But if you did like the video, then drop a cheeky like. That would be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and want to watch the latest and the greatest zombies news and actual Easter eggs and live streams for the current zombies that we are playing. As I did say in the middle of it, if you guys want to read through the comic with Mr. Waffles, the link will be in the description. You'll actually understand this a lot more if you haven't read the comic, because that kind of goes through Richtofen's plan and how he put the transit crew inside the pods and fired them off, or well, did something with them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. But you'll be able to see that in Mr. Waffles' video. So go down in the description, click that link, show him some support for the great read through. And guys, that is it from me. I will see you all in my next video.